Hi, welcome to the Paige family homestead. Today we are making something a little bit different. This has been in our family's blue cookbook for over 20 years, probably 30 years. I was doing some research to find out what my best title would be for search engine and found there is no Butter Tart Muffins video on YouTube that I could find. So I hit the Google and there I found it. The actual recipe that I have in this book for close to 30 years is in allrecipes.com, and it actually won a contest for best muffin in Canada. What year? I don't know. I was just reading that underneath the title on the video or on the recipe. So the recipe's been out there for quite some time. In order for it to be in my book, I have had to make it. I have had to have made it. And I obviously enjoyed it or it wouldn't be in here. So we're going to add this over at our friend Angie's growing playlist at Life and More Reloaded. And it's called #MuffinMasters. So let's get busy. I'll move the camera so you can see what I'm doing and let's make these up. Okay, so first up to play we have 1½ cups of raisins, 3/4 of a cup of sugar. I chose dark brown sugar, 1/2 cup of butter. It says cut into cubes. We're melting it. Who cares? 2 eggs beaten, 1/2 cup of milk, and 1 teaspoon, I used a bit more, of vanilla. You can use either rum or butterscotch flavoring as well. We chose vanilla. So we're going to put all that into our saucepan over here. Sorry about shaking yous up. I wish Andy wasn't busy. Okay, so we're going to place our butter into our saucepan. It says over medium heat. Let me turn the heat on. Here we go. In that we are going to add our 1/2 cup of milk, raisins, vanilla, brown sugar, and the eggs. So once the butter is melted, I'll bring you back because we can't really play until that's done. Okay, the butter has melted and I just added the 1/2 cup of milk. Now I'm going to add in our 2 eggs. Get that mixed in. Our brown sugar. Before it gets too hot, our vanilla, and our raisins. It says to cook this over medium heat, stirring frequently for 4 to 5 minutes, and it should be thick enough to proceed. So at the 4 or 5 minutes we will proceed. There we go. And I've got that on almost low, guys. This propane's deadly. So I'm going to take that off, let it cool just a wee bit, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to start building these Butter Tart Muffins. This smells so good. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I've had this in the fridge for about 10 minutes and it's cooled down considerably. In this bowl, we are going to, when you add flour or, raisins or nuts or candies to a flour, always put them in with your flour. It helps coat them so that they don't sink to the bottom all the time. That was our flour. Where's the measurement? 1½ cups. And And then we need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. One and 2.
Jingle bells.
And then I believe it's 1 teaspoon, if I'm not mistaken, of, yeah, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Then it wants a pinch of salt, but I don't want to put salt. I'm not going to. So you would add in a pinch of salt. We got half a cup of walnuts chopped in there. And we're going to mix this up so that the sodas and the powders and the flour and the walnuts, see how the walnuts are coated now? So now they're not going to sink to the bottom of the muffin.
Good idea. I'm glad I thought of it.
Shouldn't tap that, that's horrible. Then we add this mixture, our wet raisins and sugar. Mix together. And then we have to preheat our oven to, I believe it's 375.
Wow.
Yeah, 375. It should fit into 12 muffin tins. I never make them. I never get 12 out of any batter. I always seem to put too much in, so we'll try. Mixed. Look at that.
There, I started the oven for you.
Thank you. Okay, bring you back when we have our tins prepped.
That looks good.
Just using an ice cream scoop. You can put it in with anything you like. I can't, like I said, I haven't made these in close to 30 or 25 years. Easy. So I can't remember how much they swell or for sizing. We're going to figure it out. We're going to find out. Oh, these smell good, eh, hon?
Yep. And don't worry, folks. I'll be around to taste test them.
Yeah. They always seem to be.
And I'll give you an honest opinion.
These are looking good.
They are.
So it says 375.
Yep.
And it says here, where are we? 12 muffins stirred. Okay, we got that. It doesn't say. So
We just guess.
we're just going to watch them. I'll check them in 10 minutes. And we'll see. We're just going to do the toothpick method. You know, you stick it in and when it comes out dry, they're done. So depending on your oven will determine how quickly they're done. I might have enough for 12. Look at that.
Good.
When does that ever work out for me?
For me.
Last one, I'll just have to steal from one of the bigger ones. This one looks rather hefty. A few of them do, so I'll just
That
take
end one
from them
down there.
right
Yeah,
here.
that looks hefty.
Yeah.
They're going to rise anyway, so.
Oh, I know they're going to. They better.
Well, they bloomin' well betcha.
I seem to recall. Now, you can either use table syrup, corn syrup, maple syrup. I'm using maple syrup. I'm going to, when they come out of the oven, I'll bring you back and show you what we do with that. Okay, the recipe is written in pencil, and looking down at the bottom it says cook approximately 15 to 17 minutes. I couldn't see it on a quick glance. I'm going to check it at 10 just because it's a new oven to us and it seems to cook fast, eh? So we'll check it in 10 minutes, guys. Okay, so I did them for 10 minutes, checked them, they weren't quite done. Put them in, left them in for another 5 minutes. So 15 minutes our time. And they're nice, the knife comes out dry. Do you guys remember this knife? For those of you who follow, it's my favorite, but it pops out and I need a repair because the electrical tape I used on it didn't hold. So you gotta fix this knife. Yep, my favorite. What we're gonna do while they're still hot, we have some Canadian maple syrup from our friends Adonica and Clint. And we're going to, while they're hot, take a spoon of maple syrup. The recipe says a tablespoon. Come on. So let's actually use a tablespoon and see. Let's do it right. 1 per muffin. And we're supposed to let them cool slightly.
Because that's going to absorb, right?
Yeah. They're good cold, but they say they're best served warm. So I'm going to do all these. Let them cool a couple of minutes. And then, should I do the taste test? Or should Andy do the taste test?
Andy, say Andy.
Okay, I'll just finish these up. And we'll be back.
Okay, so I'm the test taster. I win. So here we go.
It's still warm, right?
Yeah, it's still, it's still warm. We can feel
it. Doesn't that look good?
It does.
Let's see.
Oh, it smells like a butter tart. Oh, it's warm, really warm. Wow.
Let's have a look in the inside here after your bite. Let's see. Oh yeah, you can see the raisins, the nuts.
Tastes just like a butter tart on the inside of it.
Isn't that cool? So you get the butter tart flavor without having to make the dough. Not right yet.
Would you folks like a bite?
Would you like a bite? So he pulls it away as I zoom in. Wasn't that nice of him to offer?
Give us a thumbs up. If you like this video, leave a comment below what you think you would like to also put into this. And please subscribe if if you haven't. And don't forget that notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. You get to see all our videos.
Don't forget to head over to Angie at Life and More Reloaded and check out that hashtag Muffin Masters playlist. Catch you all tomorrow. I think we better send 6 of them over to Clint and Adonica. What do you think? You don't want to, do you? Too bad. So sad.